Welcome back, besties. This is day 6 of my Christmas Advent calendar, and I'm here again with a very crazy story. My husband is cheating on me with my best friend. I'm honestly not sure where to start, so I guess I'll just start. My husband and I have been dating since I was 19 and he was 22. We have been married for 6 years now. We have 2 kids, and I'm 6 months pregnant with our third. 2 years ago, I found out my dad has stage 3 colon cancer. My dad is my only parent, as my mom passed away when I was 12. Opie, that is a lot. I'm so sorry you are going through this. He's my favorite human, and life without him doesn't seem as colorful. His laugh is contagious, and he gives these big bear hugs that seems to make all of your broken pieces feel like they are perfectly in place again. Whenever I had a hard day, he doesn't poke or prod and just let me vent and listens. This is so raw and beautiful. I can tell he's not just a parent to you, he's your comfort, your safe space. I know exactly what you mean because I have the same with my mom. About 5 months ago, we discovered the treatment aren't working for him, and in direct quote of the doctor, he said, months, not years. Since then, he gotten progressively worse, and now he's losing memory. He looked at the dog he got for my 21st birthday and said, "Wow, that's a nice dog. Where did you get it?" Going through all this and looking at loved one's condition getting worse, I think that's one of the hardest experiences we can ever have in life. Unfortunately, I went through this with my boyfriend, so I know exactly how Opie feels. My husband has been my absolute rock. He has been there for me, holding my hand and helping through this. He's been so loving and attentive to both my kids and I. Don't get me wrong, I am a mother first, always. I don't allow myself to wallow. My kids are still loved, cared for, played with, and I haven't let loads stuck around the house. Once my dad got his updated prognosis, my husband encouraged me to quit my job. About a month later, we discovered we were pregnant again, and I still hadn't let go of my job. I kept holding out for some reason. After finding out I was pregnant again, he assured me it was still okay to quit my job, that honestly it would save us a small fortune on daycare costs anyways. So I did. I quit my job. My best friend and I have been friends since diapers. Her family is like my family and vice versa. My mom and her mom grew up together. We've always been solid, and right after my dad's appointment, when we found out he had so little left, I drove straight to her house and she held me while I cried for hours. If there are soulmates in friend form, she was mine. Thick as thieves, is what my mom used to say. I can't believe that after all the history you guys had, she threw out everything on the window. How could she have an affair with your husband? She knew you in your whole life. And there was a lot of horrible things in your life in that moment. I really cannot fathom how could they do this to you. This morning, as I was up with my 3-year-old, he's sick. My husband's work alarm was going off. He has a few sets, so I turned that one off and gently woke him up. He said he was up late working, so he took the morning off. Rolled over and went back to sleep. Gosh, I hate your husband too so much. He is living with you in the same reality. Of course, from the title, I already know what is coming. I am just so upset for you. As I went to turn off the remainder of his alarms, I saw a text from my friend on his lock screen that said, "I'm assuming since there hasn't been an angry pregnant lady on my doorstep, you haven't told her about us yet." And then you figure out the whole thing from his phone. Because none of them had the spine to at least tell you what's going on. You had to find out this way. This story is so infuriating. I barely have any words. Time froze in that moment. I took his phone and walked away and just read their conversations. 4 months, this man has had a relation for my best friend. 4 months. These people have been lying to my face. I have no clue what you can do in this situation. How can you even survive? The 2 closest people in your life doing this when you're already having so hard. Being pregnant and knowing the fact that you're gonna lose your dad soon. I just don't understand cheating, especially in this situation. And I know what you're going to say. You should have seen the warning signs. I don't think you could see the warning signs. You have so much going on already, and almost everything is so tragic. I think most people wouldn't expect from the closest people to do this to them when they are so low already. So, no, I don't blame you not seeing the signs. But I've been clutching this phone in my hand for 2 hours and nothing. He has been so loving and attentive to me, but he always has been. So kind and gentle. There has been no late night work nights, except for once in a blue moon. There has been no lingering touches between them or even glances. They act as they have since the day I first introduced them. How sick is that she calls him her brother, but she screws him. I know, so many people get a moment of clarity in these situations like this, but I have none. Aside from being sad about my dad, I haven't changed. I am still a loving wife and mother. I still doted on him and my children. I talk to him about how he's doing and how was his day every freaking day. I haven't allowed the ground to swallow me whole. Opie, you shouldn't look the mistakes in yourself. You did nothing wrong. When someone gets cheated on, that person is not the one who made the mistake. That's not the person who should look into themselves. There is zero good explanation for cheating. Look into the world. All those beautiful celebrities, they also get cheated on. The problem is not you. I know what I have to do now, but I just don't want to. I'm about to lose my family and my support system in one blow. I'll confront him tomorrow. Today I just need this last 24 hours of peace. As for her, I won't give her a satisfaction of a response. I don't care why she did it. She did it, and it's done. I was always the friend who cleaned up her messes. After today, I will cut her out of my life like she never mattered at all. This has to be the hardest storm I'll ever weather, but damn it, I know it sailed through it. It's not for me, for my children. I'm honestly speechless, and that's very rare. This is such a painful, gut-wrenching situation. You are already facing one of the hardest battles with your dad, and now you're getting hit with the deepest betrayal imaginable. It's heartbreaking to think about the trust you have, the love you gave, and how it was shattered in a second with only one text. My heart goes out to you. You deserve peace, healing, and a safe space to grieve everything you lost. Screenshot and save those messages before he could delete them. That's a very good advice. You're gonna need those messages on court. I have a feeling that he wanted you to quit your job, so when you did find out, you couldn't do anything about it and would be reliant on him. They are both POS. Awful. It's just awful. This story makes me so sad. We need an update when you're ready. Well, my friends, Opie did had a small update in the comment section. So we're gonna see what happened after her first post. A small update about everything going on since my kids are now in bed for the night. I spent the morning gathering everything I could and making a checklist. I sat in my office for the better part of the morning, telling my husband that I was preparing things for my dad. Not a total lie, I did have to get him sorted with hospice today. My boss would be happy to have me back, however, my lawyer said pump the brakes on that idea for the time being. However, my old boss did tell me that whenever I'm ready, the door is open and to just give her a call. Oh my god, I'm so happy that we have some good news here. At least you know you don't have to worry about finding a new job when you are ready. He does not have access to my inheritance from my father nor my mother. My lawyer assured me in that. I didn't mention her in the post, but my mother-in-law is an absolute angel. I love and adore her so much, and she's always been a shoulder to lean on. After he had gone to work for the afternoon, I asked my now ex-best friend's mom and my mother-in-law to meet me at my dad's house. Ooh, that's going to be good. My kids were outside playing with my now ex-BFF's older brother. I just handed them the screenshots, saving them from the unsavory pictures and SEX tape, though I did tell them it existed. Oh my god, you find a tape like that too? So disgusting. To say they were furious was an understatement, and they are on my side completely. There is no other side, only yours, OP. Angie, my now ex-BFF's mom, is ready to cut content with her daughter completely. She kept repeating how sorry she was. We hugged and cried together. My mother-in-law told me she couldn't believe she raised a spineless, terrible human. That no matter what happens, I will always have her, and as far as she's concerned, she doesn't have a son, only a daughter. Your mother-in-law is really amazing. After an in-person meeting with my lawyer, we went over finances, logistics, and everything you could think of. She has all of the proof, and she's out for blood. With this post now on TikTok, I don't want him to find out by an app because one look at the story and he'd know it was about him. With permission from my lawyer. My ex-BFF, her mom and dad, my soon-to-be ex, and his parents will be having a get-together tomorrow. By the time they are sitting down and showing them everything, and that I know. My dad, my kids, and my ex-BFF's brother, he's coming to help me juggle the kids and my dad. Being big and pregnant doesn't help with mobility. We'll be at my dad's cabin a few hours away, enjoying time and space. I know, a lot of people were hoping for me to get revenge or do psychological warfare, but honestly, after my kids went to bed, I took a shower and just broke. Nobody can expect you anything. You are going through so much. All I want for you is to be okay. Revenge or psychological warfare is not needed. All you need is peace and healing. I don't have the strength or energy to dish anything out. I just want out. Pretending like everything was okay today was too exhausting and I just don't want to do it. Once he finds out tomorrow, I update with the aftermath as I'm sure it will be huge. As for now, thank you all so much for your kindness, warmth and support. Truly, your words have helped giving me the strength to keep my head above water. I appreciate every single last one of you for everything. I'm glad she's getting out, and I'm so happy that Reddit was there for her and help her through this impossible situation. OP, I wish you the very best, and I really hope you will find all the happiness in life. You really deserve it. That's all from me for today. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and see you tomorrow.